It was reported that the president of Ghana ordered the Auditor General, Domelevo, to take his accumulated leave of 123 days with effect. I think it is 123 days. Right. So I saw your comment, and this is from you. I'm quoting you. You said the president paid attention to precedents set by Atta Mills, Flagstaff House. Professor Atta Mills also set a precedent of being asumdrehine to quote a law and still justify a position with non-legalese precedents not asked of you is the folly of guilt. What are you trying to imply here?
I'm not implying anything. I've just said what I said. Jones. Jones.
All
I
right.
mean,
Well,
Jones, no, but the reality
yes.
is this. You do not, and here's another way of putting it. You do not ask the the public purse protector extraordinaire to go home in political hunting season. How do you do that? This is hunting season. This is a season where if money is going to run wild, it's going to run wild. This is the season where we need the Auditor General the most. And I'm sitting here asking myself, and I feel very passionate about this because I have been an auditor myself. And the most painful thing to find yourself, and I have found myself in that position before, is to be right in the middle of some really serious audits and get pulled off the grid. It is not a nice agenda for our fight against corruption. The Auditor General was in the middle of some key audits. But even beside that, this is a season where, I mean, campaign season is always a season for funny things to happen in our kind of setting. And this is not the time to ask him to go back home. The question I've also asked is, have other publicly appointed officials of the president taking all their leave? Because if that hasn't happened, and we know it hasn't happened, then it is quite unfair. The other thing, Jones, is that the Auditor General, and I'm not a legal person, but one of the first questions I was asking myself is there is a whole legal provision for uh, the what is it called, the office of the well, what's the name? Sorry, it just escaped me a little bit. But there's a whole legal provision for the office of the Auditor General.
Right.
Um, the Auditor General's office has its own legal provisions. Why are we using a general labor law to sort of deal with, you know, um, a situation that has to do with somebody who's been appointed under a specific law? And so for me, there's too many questions, and on the optics, the political optics does not look good.
Okay. All right. And
Never mind what the intent was, the optics do not even look good.
okay.